Alrighty YouTube, another one of Kip's Clips. So, came across, I had this video sent through to me by Peter, so cheers man. And I was just having a quick look at it. And I just want people to bear in mind, when they're watching this stuff, to try and analyse it and try and think whether it's actually real or it could be staged. There are people out there that want to stage stuff like this and will benefit from it. So just well, let's see what I can do. Right, so do bear in mind, right? You can get the powers that be could get costumes that look like anything they want them. They could get guns that match anybody they want them. They can get voices, accents, ambient sound. They even set up sets in different countries to look like certain countries to propagate bullshit. So bear that in mind. And what the question is, what evidence on this video is there to categorically prove this is in Ukraine and these are the police? Now, I've made it clear on lots of videos that I've spoke about this. I am on nobody's side. Anybody that wants to take up machetes, petrol bombs, guns, bombs, bullets, anything against what are perceived as their fellow countrymen for some stupid fucking political ideology are retarded by me and are backward thinking, and they're putting this planet in a position we're in. Tolerate everything but violence. I can tolerate everything but violence, man. And even then, like, I can understand why violence happens. There's violent situations. But these whole things are just stage managed. I'll just quickly play this.
О, дивіться. Снайперська. Рука, вон лежить. Ні, це снайперська. Блін, не стріляй, урод!
Now what I'm going to say is the uniforms all look very real, the guns all look very real, they look like they're firing real bullets, although they could be blanks, I do not know. What I'm saying is this Ukraine? Is there landmarks on this that categorically prove it's Ukraine? And is there anything on this that proves that this is the Ukrainian security services and not the anti-government forces staging this? That is my point, right? So there's sandbags, guns and people in uniforms, and there's a backdrop of a building, and there's people in the background speaking and sounding Ukrainian to my untrained ear, so all fits in nicely. Now the backdrop here is probably the best distinguishing landmark that would be able to categorically prove or disprove, because there may be tents in the background there, but again you would need to know the geographical location and see whether this was a team bloody sent in there with uniforms all clobbered up. Right, quick, run onto that hill, look like you're snipering at people, we'll film it from over here. I mean, why were the snipers not firing at these guys? If he's got a big... obviously they haven't seen him and stuff, right, but... I hope you get the point. This could be bullcrap. It might not. That is probably the best shot to prove where it was. Then geographically, and if you timestamped it, you could see where the protests were happening, where the war zones were happening. Otherwise, this might just be a wee band of protesters, government agents, Israelis, Europeans, who knows, a wee group sent in there. Right, action, cut, and they run up that hill, and they're wee... So, in my mind, because I do actually try and critically think about this stuff, this could be bullcrap. It proves nothing. Unless anybody in Ukraine wants to stick the other parts that sitting in Glasgow I'm unable to put together, in the sense that the landmarks in the background, the geographical layout of the whole war zone and Independence Square, whether it looks like they're firing on protesters' positions or whether they're just, I don't know, they could be government agents shooting at anything, but it's most likely going to be protesters. But I want to put it out for consideration that this might be bullshit, and for people to please remember that when you're watching all this stuff on the BBC, ITV. A common theme I've heard on BBC and Sky News now is the protesters are defending themselves with Petrol bombs. Petrol bombs is not a defensive weapon. A gun, well, you can use a gun to defend yourself, but ultimately it's an offensive weapon. You're pointing it at somebody shooting. A shield or a helmet or a barricade can be seen as a defensive weapon, yeah. But you don't defend yourself with fucking petrol bombs. You set people on fucking fire. Anyway, I'll leave a link for us down below. You can go and check it out yourself. Keep an open mind when you're watching all this stuff. Try and analyse it and put it in your nut that there's people out there that try to fight for your loyalty and come to your own conclusion. I hope there's elements in there in Ukraine. And I think there might be, because I'm hearing quite a lot of rhetoric from both East and Western media outlets about this third party. Today was the first time I heard it, and I've not heard it more yet, but hopefully as the day goes on it'll pop up a wee bit more. But something to bear in mind, watch this space for. There's a third party now involved. I think it was the BBC I heard talking about, oh, there's now people on the ground talking about this third party, these radical neo-Nazi stuff. So again, is there an actual genuine protest element to this, who don't want the EU, don't want Putin? They want Ukraine for itself to be an independent state, to trade with whoever they want and not have to be fucking latched onto one or the other. Who knows? So I'll leave a link for this down below. Thumbs it up. All the links below. Check them out. Good way to keep in touch if the channel shut down. Radio show link below. Sunday 6 to 8 PM. You'll get me and Kev there live on truthfrequencyradio.com, and leave me all your comments below. Good, bad, ugly and indifferent. Let me know what you think. Can you see where I'm coming with from this? That could be anywhere, any backdrop. I need to see some real hardcore facts. And when you see these wee short clips and they don't pan in and they don't pan out, don't give it... Nah, very, very, very easily staged. Men in masks and uniforms. Oh look, he's wearing the right uniform. He's speaking the right language. It must be fucking true. No, that's part of the manipulation. That's how they sell you the bullshit. Alrighty YouTube, thanks for listening. Catchies.